What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. I hope you guys had a good week, a good weekend, a good day. Hello, hello. So I'm here. I want to start a couple new junk journals. And these are going to be my sunflower themed junk journals. I have a couple of sunflower themed kits in my shop, so let's make some journals. Okay. I got this beautiful fabric. I got a yard of this at Joann's. So I have a yard of this to work with, and then I also have these. It says Crafter Square. It says it's 18 by 21, which is actually a rectangle. But anyways, I'm not gonna mention that. But I got these at the Dollar Tree. Miss Kenya on my design team, she mentioned that. Hi, Miss Patricia. How are you? She mentioned that she found some fabric, some sunflower fabric, because she also wanted to work with my sunflower kits. She said she had found some sunflower fabric at the Dollar Tree. She found different designs. I only found this one. At my store, I don't know how long it's been there. Hi, Miss Gigi. I don't know how long the fabric has been there, but I only found this one. I was able to snag up two. I could have snagged up more, but I wanted different fabrics. So, let's see. I'm going to make I'm going to make two types of journals for the sunflower, which I should have bought another one. Thinking about it now, I could have bought one more of these. Okay, anyways. That's for another time. Excuse me. So I'm going to make these first journals. They're going to be just using a piece of cardstock and the fabric with some heat and bond. And the second type are going to be my hardcover journals, which I'll make, I don't know, another day. So now we're just going to do the cardstock ones. So let's get started then. Put this away so I can work on this one first. I can make two out of this one, so that's good. Let me get my tool cart near me. Got everything I need over here. At least I should. Okay, yeah. I'm used to this thing being blue, but now I have a gray one. Got that. Where is my big ruler? My big ruler. There it is. Over here. I have not crafted in quite a while. Oh, really? My stinking ruler and my little shower handle here came off. Of course. Hello, Miss Beverly. How are you? I'm going to get some more. I'm going to get some water for my water cup. Because I got to get this wet here. They have to be slightly moist. I don't know why it's gross, but it's true. Hang on, I have to get this here. Otherwise, I need my ruler. I really do. I love this ruler. I love the handle. I just hate when it pops off. And it always pops off. I don't know if it's just this model. They all kind of seem to be the same ones. Same quality. Okay. Hi, Miss Jen. How is everybody? Okay. So, I need to cut the fabric to the size of this paper here. I need to decide what is gonna show. There's some nicer parts to the fabric, and I want to include that. So Let's get this cut out. And I'm going to get it cut out rough, a little bit bigger than the paper for now as a first step. Make sure it's for a little bit farther from the edge. Okay. 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 Oh my God, you guys are not ready for what I got in store for Christmas. Okay, already I spent I spent all day making 10 floral like arrangements digitally. I'm not like talking like real life arrangements. Oh, it took me all day to make 10. There's so many little leaves and twigs that people like to put in these digital arrangement bouquets. Oh my God. Like basically I'm making this little image right here. You know what I mean? But you know what? Let me tell you, I am doing it, you guys. I am normally I would purchase the arrangements already made, the images. And I have some sets, but they're just not doing it for me. So I have a bunch of kits that have like little leaves and like little hollies and berries and twigs and all that. And so I'm doing it. And it's looking gorgeous, like amazing. Like I'm really shocking myself with how pretty. I was late because I was watching something. Girl, I know. Yeah, I can't with life right now. It's really tough. It's really tough. It's tough to try and be happy right now. But I distracted myself making these floral bouquets. And I can't even imagine going to school and having an active shooter drill or whatever. What? I thought it was bad enough we had bomb drills back in my day. Back in my day, all we had were bomb threats. That's crazy. And earthquakes, because I lived in California. So we always had earthquake drills too. But anyways, I am just shocking myself with how amazing these florals are coming out. I cannot. I'm mixing various kits. So nobody will have my flowers, so I can be happy about that. Let's see. Getting this fabric cut here. Okay. Now I guess this is scraps, huh? Pretty little scraps, though. They're beautiful. Only thing I grew up with was fire drill. Oh, I think fire drill and earthquake drill, I'm pretty sure it was the same thing. But I remember my elementary school one day got a bomb threat, and I was like, what? I was like, what? That was back in the day. Okay, so here's my other fabric. It's a little mesmerizing. If you have that, if you don't like holes, then don't look right now at the screen. You know how some people say that they don't like holes or whatever. Okay, this one I can get done two at once. Yay. I could probably make more of this fabric here. I'll make a couple. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. Let's see. Arizona worries more about fires and kid drownings in pools. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know. I don't want to get political on here. But Let me get this side over here. This is going to be a weird cut because I should be doing it from over here. I'm doing it the hard way. Okay, there we go. Okay, because this fabric was nice and folded. That was smooth. It was real smooth there. Hang on, let me fold it. If I don't do it now, I will not do it. And I don't want this to get wrinkled because this is so nice. Such nice fabric. I paid a premium price for. Because I bought this from Joann's. I never buy fabric from Joann's. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let me get this. Oh, and people leave. Why do people leave their kids in the car? I don't understand. That is ridiculous to me. That's not. No, that's dumb. You can't. I don't have kids, so I can't really speak. But how? Like how do you forget a child in the car? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Okay. How pretty. So we got the two fabric pieces. Again, these are just slightly larger than a sheet of cardstock, a regular piece of paper. I guess I'm saying regular piece of paper. I guess that's really US centric of me. I'm sorry. It's 8.5 by 11. I don't know what a number that is. I apologize, but it's 8.5 by 11. And then the fabric is slightly bigger than that. Okay. I know other countries, their pieces of paper are not the same. I apologize. Okay, so now that we got that part, next we need to cut out the heat and bond. Okay. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. Let me get my heat and bond. Let me get my keyboard. Okay, so here. Heat and bond, heat and bond. My mom would never. I'm making, two of each. 2 of this and then 2 of that blue fabric. And I could probably make more of these, but we'll see about that later. Okay, so this is Heat and Bond Ultra. No. This is Heat and Bond Light, okay? It's Heat and Bond Light. It's purple. There's a red that you cannot sew through. This is purple. And you should be able to sew through it. And I do want to try and get a perfect piece, but you know, the borders are always left over. Okay, hang on, let me turn it this way. There we go, that's better for me. Okay. My son turns 17 tomorrow. I always trip out when my cousins are like not little babies anymore. It's confusing to me. Like, how are you not a child? You were just a child yesterday, child. And now that my little cousins are no longer little and they're having babies, I'm like, what is happening? I'm just like, what the heck? It's a trip to me. It's a trip. Okay, so here is my Heat and Bond piece. There's a shiny and textured side, and then there's a paper matte side. The textured shiny part is the glue. So we're going to want the textured shiny part to the back of the fabric because that's where we want the glue to be. And then this is going to get it here to the piece of cardstock. So let's put that off to the side because we got some other ones to do here. Okay. Well, I suppose now I could use the piece of I can use the piece of Heat and Bond to do the other one, the next one. Okay. I guess in ways I'm lucky that emotionally he's like 12. I don't know, girl. I literally have no experience with children. I cannot tell you how to feel. Oh my God, I've thought about it. Like, because my husband's not 100% against having children. He's always said, "Oh, I'll leave it up to you. Like, if you want to have a baby, like, it was." When we started dating and got married, he said that when he turned 30, if I wanted a kid, he would be like, fine. We both, when we started dating, we both said we don't want kids. We both said we don't want kids. It's not in the plans for us at all. But he always said, when I turn 30, if you want children when I turn 30 or after I turn 30. Okay, I met him when he was 22. So he's like, okay. But, oh God, 30 came and went, girl. 30 came and went. And now I've been thinking about it. Like, do I want kids? Like, but honestly, I cannot. My life is so chill right now. I don't have anybody to worry about other than me and my cat and my mom and my brothers, my siblings. I just don't know if that life is meant for me. I actually know it's not, because I just think about how it would change my life, and I just can't. I don't know if I want it to change. I don't know if I want my life to change. You know? I don't know. I mean, I've thought about it very recently, and I'm just like, just can't find it in me to want to go through that, because it's so much work, so much worry, so much energy, and as it should be, you know. So I don't think I am made for that, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think it's fine. My mother, up until like a year ago, she would still say like, yeah, you know, but maybe. But I had to tell her and my grandma one time really sternly, like, Ma, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, but I don't want kids. Like, it's not gonna happen. And I had to tell her, please stop saying that it could happen, because that's literally like my worst nightmare. You're wishing the worst on me. Like, as to my desires in my life, like, you're literally wishing the worst for me. So stop. You have to stop. You see their smile and they're laughing. It's all worth it. I'm sure that that's how some people feel. I just don't want to have a kid and find out that it doesn't feel like that for me. You know, it's not fair to the kid. Okay, so I got my fabric cut out. I got my heat and bond cut out. I got everything cut out. Okay, so let me just get organized here. So my cardstock, the heat and bond, and the fabric. The cardstock, the heat and bond, and the fabric. Hi, Betty Penny. How are you? Fabric. I gotta iron this fabric right here. How are you, Miss Jen? Okay. So what do I need to do? I need to put this away for sure for now. And then I need to put this away. Okay, here you go. This is going to be a bit of a task. Okay. Okay. That wobbly thing. Okay. Oh, and I also found this at the dollar store. Look, they're little sunflower papers. Little sunflower stickers, and they're 3D. So I think they have like a couple of layers, and then like one of those little foam stickers. Then I found some really cute autumn leaves. I don't have anything autumn or fall related, or sunflower related. So these were at the dollar store. I snagged them up real quick. I could use these for something. Okay, so let me plug in my iron. My fancy little futuristic iron that I love. Okay, to the side. This baby. This bad. Oh, that's right. I put my phone charger where I need to put this in. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Phone can charge later. Okay, turn off my keyboard so it's not in the way. Okay. Okay, and then I need my ironing pad. Okay, here we are. They're cute, huh? They're pretty cute. They're pretty cute until I go up to the cash register and I forget it's not $1 no more. It's $1.25. Like, it's a little bit less cute then. Okay, so let's turn on the iron. It's gonna heat up. I gotta iron these fabrics first because they're so wrinkly. The ones from the dollar store, they're in a roll. And they're pretty thin. It's a pretty thin fabric. So, okay, that's fine. With the white cardstock, that's completely fine. And then on the book, it'll be fine. Okay. I got some solid colors of material at DT today. Yeah, they did have solid colors of fabric, and they had a lot of felt. They did have solid colors of fabric. I didn't need any, but they did have them. Indeed, they did. I like to iron stuff underneath parchment paper, just in case my iron has glue on it from past projects, so it kind of protects it. So I always have that clipped onto this. I have a piece of parchment paper clipped onto my wool pad as I'm making a couple covers. Hi, Miss Vanessa. How are you? So this is a wool quilt pad or something like that. It's like a quilt pressing pad. And then I have it attached to one of these binder clips. And then I clip on. I have a piece of parchment clipped on, which is specifically for this. And then I use this here to attach this whole thing to a nest hook, so I can store it away and it's out of the way. Let's iron this here. This might need some water right there. I don't know. Or it could just maybe have some more heat on it for a minute. Oh, this is good. This is ironing out well. This fabric is cute. I wish I had found the other fabric that I was shown. But I live in... You have the same felt pack. Cool, Miss Jet. I live in a ghetto little area. So maybe if I went to the nice area, I could get some nice sunflower fabric. Okay. So we're gonna adhere the heat and bond, the heat and bond to the fabric. Like I said, the heat and bond, it comes in a roll. Usually it's just rolled up. I have it in like, I think I have like 50 yards of it or something, but you can buy the heat and bond over at Walmart or any of the craft stores, really. This is what it looks like right here. Heat and bond light sewable iron-on adhesive. So basically it's a piece of material, plasticky, papery material, and it has glue. And the glue is this textured part. So that's the part that we want to adhere to the back of the fabric. Just fit it properly here. Okay, I'm going to press. I'm going to iron it here in the middle first. And that, by iron it, I mean place the iron on for about 30 seconds, which is enough to melt the glue. Ooh, that smells odd. Freaking dollar store. Now I'm going to iron on the back, actually. I'm going to place my iron down for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to move it. 30 seconds, and I pick it up and move it. I don't actually slide it. Oh, yeah, these are going to be one signature. These are one signature. And then I'll make some I'll make the regular hardcover later. So basically, you do want a piece of parchment paper underneath your materials, because I did cut the heat and bond slightly larger than the fabric. So it has a little bit of glue on the rim on the heat and bond. So you don't want that to get on your iron, and you don't want that to get on your ironing pad. So you want to use a piece of parchment paper. If there's any glue that is left behind on the parchment paper, you can just scratch it off. You can feel it because it feels rough. And you just scratch it off and it comes off. It's just like almost like wax, you know? Also, what's another note I could say? Also, if you let this cool down, like say it is stuck. Say it is stuck to the parchment paper. If you let it cool down, the glue will not stick to the parchment paper. So right now, this is really, really hot. And so the glue is like gel, watery. Gel, I guess, not watery. It's like gel. So you definitely can let it cool down. And then the glue will not adhere to the parchment paper. It'll just go back to the heat and bond. Okay. I believe that's enough. The fabric looks so pretty. I always try and like scrape off the fabric and see if it is adhered on the edges. Where's my cat? What are you doing, Boo-Boo? Why are you standing by the door? Okay, so it's adhered. It's all good. Okay. And I'm going to hit it right here. It looks slightly bubbled where it's not adhered properly. So wherever I see that, I hit it with the iron again. Okay. So that one is done. I just touched my parchment so I can feel the glue. Like I said, you could feel it with your hands, and you can also see it. You just don't want to get that on your next project, because once you activate it with the iron, it becomes glue again. So just go around and nice scrape, and just fling it away. Okay, that's a rip from the paper. Okay, so next part, we are going to adhere. We're going to remove the fabric from the heat and bond. And now you're left with this shiny piece of paper on one side and a matte papery side. So what you want to do is you can use this part right here to like protect your surface. You can use it to like I use it to glue. I'll put something here and then I'll glue and I'll wipe it on here. Because you're going to be left with however much heat and bond you buy, you're going to be left with this much paper at the end. So I definitely try and find uses for that material. Okay, so here we have basically we made a sticker out of our fabric. Got fabric on one side, dull, it does not shiny. On the other side, it's shiny. And it's kind of like, it grips your hand. This is the side of the fabric that has glue on it. So that's the side of the fabric we want to adhere to our piece of cardstock. So now I'm going to put my iron on here for about 5 seconds. That's enough to somewhat melt the glue a little bit. And then I'm going to go to the fabric side because I don't really want to iron on paper. And at this point, since it's not on the backing, you can move your iron around. The problem, the reason why I tell you to place it in the last step is because it'll slide around on this paper. But right now, it's just on cardstock and it won't slide around. But you know what? There is glue here on the edge and I don't want to get my iron with glue. So what I should have done is I should put this underneath. I should have done, I need another piece of parchment paper. Or what I could do is I could use the heat and bond paper right here, kind of like a sandwich. And then if there is glue, because there might be glue on the edge. If there's glue on the edge, then it'll catch on this paper right here. So you don't have to worry about it. It'll just be on this heat and bond paper and not on your iron, which is the important part. I'm going to protect your iron from this heat and bond trust. Trust me that you want. Let's see. Okay, we are looking good here. We are looking good. I have my iron on high. How hot is that? I don't know, but it's on high. And I do go over every little spot about 5 times because I really want to make sure it adheres. Okay, there's the glue left on the paper here. You can scrape it off. Like I said, it scrapes off as if it was like waxy, you know? Okay. So, before I finish this, I'm actually going to trim it. Let me trim it to size. Should I? Because it's going to get my... No, it's going to get my ruler hot. I don't want my ruler to get hot. So let me get another piece of parchment paper. Because I don't want to get the glue on the iron. I use a lot of parchment paper in my life. Let's get another piece. I don't know if I have all of my pieces of heat and bond have glue on them. Hang on, I gotta get parchment paper from the kitchen. Okay. Never have enough parchment paper. And I always do this method, so I'm always buying parchment paper. Parchment paper is a good friend of mine. Oh my goodness. Oh, and thank you to everybody who bought the Halloween junk journal kit. I am happy y'all love it as much as I do, because you guys are gonna love my Christmas stuff though. I'm telling you, my Christmas florals are gonna be so beautiful. I'm telling you right now. I bet the Heat and Bond paper backings would make nice bags for journals. Nice bags? Like pockets? You mean like pockets? Huh. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I could you sew through this paper. Have I sewn through this? Sew through it. I'm going to use it like this way. I guess I never thought about it. But I'm thinking about it now. This is a slow process because you have to melt the glue and everything, but it's a much cleaner process than using actual glue. I don't have to clean my hands. That's like one of the things I hate about this, is that my hands get dirty. I hate that. So this is at least this, in this case, in this cover, because I make another cover, the hard covers that I use glue anyways. Hang on. Oh, I gotta dry this. Dry this. I gotta iron this. The middle part has a crease that is terribly imprinted. I don't think it's gonna work. This one's gonna need water. I'm too lazy to go back to the kitchen. I'm so lazy. I'm the worst. This is definitely not effective at all whatsoever. It's the worst idea you could do. Just go to the kitchen and grab some water. Or you know what I need? I need to have like an actual spray bottle, I think. But I want like a professional spray bottle, you know? Like professional. Whew, it did it over here. But this is still right here. Like a Timmy one. Does Tim Holt have a spritzer or something? Okay, hang on. I gotta like. Okay, that worked though. That did work. I got the crease out. Right? Okay, yeah, that did. That worked. But yeah, I should definitely think about like a spray bottle or something. Would be better in this situation. Okay. All right. Got this piece over here, and it's, oh, you know what I should have done? I forgot. I should have folded the piece of cardstock, and I'm actually going to do that for this next one. It's actually a little bit easier if you fold the piece of cardstock first before you do this. So think about that. Think about that for your next project. Let me do that for the next couple of ones. Why didn't I remember that? I don't know. I haven't made a junk journal in 84 years, so I'm sorry. I'm a little rusty. Okay, so yeah, you want what you actually want to do is you want to score your piece cardstock in half. before. You can do it after, but it's a little bit of a pain. So do it before, okay? Okay. Lesson learned and remembered. Am I going to be able to finish more than one? I don't know. It's already at 45 minutes, but I might just go live until my husband gets home. I don't know. Do you feel like finishing up something? Or I could just finish up the one I was working on. I don't know. We'll see. What do I feel like? Okay. Of course, this is a very slow type of process journaling chat. You get to see step by step, even the steps you don't want to see. Okay. Okay. Hello, Daisy. Okay, so let's continue. Now that I remembered that. Now that I ruined the first one, I'm just kidding. You could do it after. It's just a little bit more of a pain. But you could. Give me one moment. Okay. Let's continue here. Did you say anything? No? Okay, we're good. I'm going to have to look up and see what that spritzer is. How is it more special than a regular spray bottle? Sell it to me, Jen. Sell it to me. Why do I need Tim Holtz? Why do I need a Tim Holtz brand spray bottle? Why should I buy a $20 spray bottle, Jen? Sell it to me. Because it's cute, she says. Is it $20? I just assumed it is. I think it is. Hang on, let me make sure I'm putting it on the right side of the fabric. I am. Okay. Whew, I panicked there for a second, but yeah, I'm good. We're good. I heard Sweden had a case of the monkeypox. Who had? It's like the meme I saw online was like, who had monkeypox for June? Like who? Let's do it. We're doing bingo here. Like, who guessed? Because crazy. No, it's not that much. Okay. Well, then I might think about it. I think, didn't he say he's selling his own stuff on Amazon or something now? Because his stuff is not at Michael's. One case, but treated in hospital the last couple of weeks. I think didn't they say that if you had the chickenpox vaccine that it should count, it should treat or prevent monkeypox? Because has anybody died from it? What the monkeypox, y'all? Monkeypox? I'm not okay with that. I am not okay with monkeypox. Definitely opposed to monkeypox. I think I also I watch a lot of news. And I can't specifically. Sometimes I gotta remember what did I see? Because I just keep saying I heard because I watch stuff, but sometimes I don't pay attention. But I heard them say that it's spread at raves in the UK by people hooking up. That's what I heard. I didn't get the vaccine, but I had chickenpox. I'm sure I got the vaccine. I mean, that's a question for my mother. I know I had chickenpox. I know I did at one point. As a child, I have pictures. My mom took pictures of me with chickenpox. I don't know why. But she did. I only had a couple of spots. I remember I didn't have many spots. I got it on my mom's birthday. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Just making birthdays better, Jen. Just making it better. You heard that too, Mr. Okay, then I'm not just crazy. I'm not just making stuff up. Okay, that somebody else heard that too. Somebody else heard it too. Okay, so just don't go to raves in the UK. Keep it in your pants for now. For now, and we should be okay. Okay, Jen. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm moving it up and down to cool it down. So sorry if you get confused by what I'm doing. Yep, feel some glue. Feel the glue. Okay. Okay, so here is that. I think it needs to be hit right here. This corner right here needs to be melted. You can after a while of working with heat and bond, it's almost like I can tell where the glue didn't set because it feels a little bit floppier. If that's a scientific term. Like this feels nice and stiff, and then there's some areas where it just feels less stiff. And that's how this corner felt. Because I guess it feels more like fabric, and over here it already feels like paper. Okay. So, hang on, let me let this cool down because it's still a little hot. Like we need another thing to worry about. I know, right? But hey, if you can keep it in your pants, you might not get much talks. So, I ain't worried about it. I'm not catching the talks. Oh, and also, you can see the glue sometimes. I don't know if you can see that right there. But there's glue along the edge. You can kind of just like rip it off too. Like I said, when this cools down, the glue doesn't attach to the parchment paper. So here it is right here. In my fingers, and I can just throw it away. This is also why you don't want to cut the piece of heat and bond so big, because you'll have all this extra glue outside the edge. Which is fine, it's just annoying to deal with. Okay, so fabric shiny on one side, matte and dull on the front side of the fabric, right side of the fabric. So now we need our piece of cardstock that we've scored down the middle. The one that we remember to score down the middle. And we're just going to place it within the bounds of the fabric here. And we're going to hit it with the iron. Thank you, Miss Patricia. If you do have a little moment, give me a little crafty like. Thank you. Jen says, plus the stinking bird flu. I'm done. I'm going to stay in the craft room forever. That is a plan. That's my plan. I'm just going to write out the rest of my life in my craft room. I'm just gonna just live here. But it was kind of like a thing to me. It was almost like just another day when lockdown happened. Hi, Monique. How are you, girlfriend? When lockdown happened, I was like, well, I already stay home. Like, I'm already here, so perfect. Great. I can follow that direction to the T. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Monique? I think I figured why the SVG that I designed didn't work, Monique. I should have thought about it before, but I did. But I don't see why it didn't work on... Why was the file not working from Illustrator, though? I'm still new at it, so I still need to figure stuff out before... That's why I ask who uses SVGs, because I'm like, I need people to try this out, because I don't use SVGs myself. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, what happened? SVGs are nice for resizing. Cricket. Really? I don't know. It just didn't work. Remember, wasn't it you that tried it and it didn't work? Or was it another friend that tried it and it didn't work? I thought it was you. I thought you said you couldn't open it like you would other ones. I know, it's just some people want SVGs, so that's what I'm trying to include. And I gotta figure that out. I know PNG is like the back of my hand. I can do PNGs all day. But I really want to get into designing SVGs. So I need to make that work. I gotta go to my friend's house so you can remind me how to use Illustrator. Oh my gosh. If I can't do it in Photoshop like I want to, I will have to learn Illustrator again. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I'm taking off the glue. I want to get this glue on my next project. I don't want to get this glue on my iron. Even though if you do get the glue on your iron, you can just iron on like a piece of fabric that you don't care about and the glue will come off. Okay. So here is our cover. Now that it's folded, we can see it. That's going to be so cute. This fabric is adorable. Like, officially, this fabric is super cute. Okay. Let me feel out for glue here. Bye, Miss Gigi. I mean, did you figure it out? No. Did I have my life figured out? No, I don't. No, I have to get back to it again. I got distracted with other stuff, as always. Do you make tumblers and mugs, Monique? I thought you do, right? You make tumblers and mugs. I swear I saw you say something about that you were like, you got the heat press. Do you? Do you? Do you? I need help with that too. As in, I have designs and I want you to try them out and see if they work for your mugs. Well, I have ideas for designs. Let me not get ahead of myself. I don't have anything, but I have ideas. I have a whole lot of ideas, though. Hang on, let me iron this piece out. Because we always iron everything out first. I did design one tumbler mug design last night. Or was it this morning? I can't remember. Time, who cares? Time doesn't matter. And I want to see if it could work on a tumbler. I'm sure it would. I am part of a couple of sublimation. What is it called? Sublimation. Sublimation people's groups on Facebook. What's up, boo-boos? I can't open the door, boo-boo. It's hot. I cannot do it, boo-boo. He's just standing by the door like, open the door. I can't, boo-boo. It's hot. All right, you want a shirt that says, I'm not a scientist? Sublimation. Oh, my God. I wanted to say sublimination. That's not even a word. Sublimation. Y'all know I'm not a scientist, but I can say a couple words here and there. Boo-boo. Stop begging, boy. It's hot, I think. It's hot. What's the temperature? I haven't heard my AC come on in a minute. What is the temperature? Which sublimation printer do you have? Yeah. I saw the mugs. That's why I'm asking. Is it really 91 degrees or I will flip out? I will flip out right now in front of everybody. It's 82. Boo-boo, it's too hot, boo-boo. Your daddy's going to complain. Maybe at like 2 in the morning. Boo-boo, stop it. Yeah, I saw the cups you made, and I'm interested. I do want to design some mugs. Not for myself, but like I want to sell the design. I'm not... If y'all want merch, I'm just not that type of girl. I apologize. I'm not a merch type of girl. Maybe I'll think about it, but I'm lame. I'm sorry. Jen does need a shirt that says Jen is the boss. The shirts will say Jen, boss lady. And that's the merch for my channel. Yes, I haven't done so, but I do want to design some mug designs. At one point, I thought I might want to do sublimation myself, but it's just too much. I don't know if I have the energy for it. It sounds fun, but I'm not sold quite yet on investing in that. But you did make some cute mugs, though. So I need to find a couple templates and design some mugs. What is sublimation? Sublimation is when you print, you have to print out the image on a special printer, with special ink. Basically, you're adding a design to like a mug or a tumbler. You could even do it to plates. Shirts, you can sublimate shirts. You're putting the image on a shirt. It's the process of doing that. So basically, you print out the image using special inks, and then you apply it with heat to the product. So I think they say that the ink turns into like a gas and like adheres to the mug or whatever at the moment of sublimation. That's what it is. Like the ink turns into gas with the heat and sticks to the mug or whatever you're putting it on. Sent you an invite to my makers group. I just did a video in there about the printer and sublimation. like iron-on transfer, but you can put it on anything polyester coated. Yeah, so it has to be polyester. And it just looks fabulous. And I've seen so many, I don't know why YouTube started suggesting it to me, but I started watching it, having no idea about anything, but it started really being popular and talked about because people got into the tumblers, and also because Cricut came out with a mug press. So Cricut brand sells their little mugs, they sell their designs, and then they sell you the machine that presses the heat onto the product. Boo Boo, stop begging, boy. Nobody likes a beggar, Boo Boo. Nobody. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody, boy. He's just over here by the door. Like, open the door. I know you want to look out the door, Boo, but it's too hot, baby. It's too hot, Boo Boo. My mug press, it kind of overpriced. Yeah, I've seen people, there's like the industrial ones I've seen people use, which is probably, if you were to invest in it, that's probably where you'd want to go. But Cricut, you know, they have little fun things. Cricut is more for like the mom making a shirt, the mom making a mug. It's not really for the mom trying to start a business. You know what I mean? It's definitely almost like a little toy version. Dare I say, I've never seen it in real life or used it. So it's definitely hearsay and possibly liable to say, but it is almost like a little toy, you know? The Cricut machine is great for business, but the price is overpriced. No, definitely Cricut the machine it does what it does. You know what I mean? That one is, people start businesses with that. But the coffee mug press, I've seen people compare it to like industrial type stuff, and they're like, it doesn't really compare. Like, it's cute, it does the job, but it doesn't really compare. The Easy Bake version, LOL. Yeah, it's definitely the Easy Bake oven of heat presses, definitely. Me, LOL. Why I teach how to use it. Hey, there's a business, there's a way to make money, okay? That's fine. If you saw a way to make money, girl, do it. Everybody's got to make money. And it looks like so much fun to make these little mugs. It really does. And to me, I don't plan on doing anything industrial. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what I want. I don't know. It's an option. It's an option. Okay, here's a line of glue right here. You can tell because it's all yellow. And that's probably because it hasn't cooled down. Okay, we are getting the glue off. Are you just showing your little belly, Bobo? Your little belly, Bobo? He's like upside down right now. Okay, let's see here. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Found it, the line of glue. Half the dust in my house is probably heat and bone. That's probably what it is. Okay. Okay. So this cover is slightly ready. Still need to trim it, and I might sew it right now. The mug press is powerful and works great, but you can do the same with something a bit less. It's simple to make mugs. Yeah, no, definitely. But It's almost like a simplified version of an industrial press. You know, it has less buttons, less functions, so it's a little bit more user friendly. If you know what I mean, if you're a beginner, for sure. All right, I'm gonna do this one tomorrow because I'm kind of over it for now. So let me turn my iron off because I want it off. Let me move this off to the side, and I'm gonna trim and sew them. And I'll finish the other one tomorrow. Oh, little belly boy, boo boo. Here's your little belly boy, boo boo. Okay, so I need my cutting board. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Your little belly boo boo. Okay. Got my old cutting board, which I'm going to use because I just don't want to get out my big one right now. It's going to be a hassle. Okay, so this, and I need a ruler. Right now, I'm making acrylic pins using my Cricut and resin. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. Resin is another thing that sounds like fun to me. But also, it's too much. I decided a long time ago that I cannot be having 10 million hobbies, okay? I decided years and years ago that I'm going to focus my time on junk journals. And so that kind of keeps me out of doing things like that because I just feel like, okay, I'm just going to concentrate on junk journals. And just like get better at that. And that's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of years. It's like, other than beads, what else have I gotten into? I guess sewing and like fabrics and stuff. But I don't like quilt or anything. It's just for junk journaling. I just decided and it just looks like so much fun. So I do live kind of vicariously. What is it called? I don't think it's vicariously. I think it's vicariously, whatever the word, but I live by other people. So I spend a lot of time watching YouTubers do other crafts that I've decided myself I don't want to do, but I'm interested in watching other people do it. So that's kind of how I work with those urges. UV resin, I can't do the white kind. When you just want to try something, just come over and play. Pretty sure I have the supplies. That'd be cool to do something resonated. Or a mug. Oh my god, I can make a mug. That's insane. I would love to make a mug. And I've never played with resin, but it always looks like fun, you know? I don't know. These people that make the like swirls and like the geodes and the ocean scenes. It's amazing. I love it. I am here for it. But I don't want to buy the stuff to do it. But I am here for you doing it. Let's see. There's just a smidge of fabric there. So I trimmed down the fabric to the size of the paper. Alternatively, you could leave this little edge. I've done that before. I've left a little bit of edge on some. I guess not these ones. I didn't even think about it. These ones are going to be flush to the paper, I guess. I guess I've decided that already. I got one more. I was super surprised how cheap the ink is. Did you get the one of the EcoTank printers? The 2720. Like I have, everybody's always talking about the 2720. And y'all made it jump up in price. the inks was cheap. Well, you know, that happens sometimes, and that's a good thing. Because I'm sure that wasn't the case a couple years ago. When it becomes more of a known hobby, you know, sometimes they can make bigger batches, and so they can lower the price of supplies. So that's good. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to, so now we have, like I said, we have a piece of fabric that is backed on cardstock. So that's what we have here. That's going to be our covers. So let me get to my sewing machine now. So I just need to sew the edge. I just like to do a little zigzag, almost like a serger stitch, you know. I think I'm going to do this in brown. I think brown is fine. I already have brown loaded, so it's going to have to work. So just a little zigzag stitch. Which I'm going to use default settings on it. So you might have a problem with this step if you went with the Ultra Hold. This is heat and bond light, so you can sew through it. The red one, you can't sew through it. Sometimes you don't want to, so it's fine. You got the ET2803 nice. I just remember gonna go grab your Halloween set as he was being mean to me the other day. No, Monique! I was thinking of designing some mug and tumbler designs with those Halloween images that I made, and I made one and it looks really cute. Well, in my design, it looks cute. I don't know if it looks cute on a tumbler. I should make it for a mug design because that would be really cute if it was a mug too. Taking my kid to an alligator farm this weekend. I'm scared. Girl, just don't fall in. Just don't wear sandals. Wear shoes with good grip. I saw one I'm gonna put on a mug. Ooh, nice. Let me know, because I was gonna design mugs specifically. Again, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but I do want to. Like in my head, like I already did one for a tumbler though. It was for a tumbler. For skinny, was it the 20 or 30 ounce? I can't remember. Do you do tumblers too, or just mugs, Monique? Because if you do have some skinny tumblers, I believe it was 30 ounce skinny tumbler. I can pass you over something. I only have one. I don't have many. I just have one. I want to do other designs, but then I get distracted by drunk journaling. Like, okay. So this is how it's going to look. So you see it has the little serger little zigzag at the edge. I probably could have made it my regular size. Maybe we'll do that for the next one. Okay, so there's that. Let's do the next one. I start to buy them, but then I am like, I'm gonna wait till I get big press with attachments. Okay. I hear you. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, let's see here. Let's do the next one. Oh, there are so many other fabrics of sunflower patterns that I wanted, but this was the cheapest one at Joann's. Literally the cheapest one. I looked through the whole store. Maybe I should have looked at different in the different fabric section, but I wanted cotton because the heat and bond. Okay, here's a thing. Here's another thing about the heat and bond. The heat and bond is not good if you have a fabric that is mostly polyester. It's because you get it hot and it shrinks. That's what plastic does when you get it hot. So just beware if you're going to try this method. It is better to go with you can go with like a poly blend, but make sure it's higher cotton than poly. Definitely you don't want to. I've done it before and it just shrinks the fabric. For sublimation mugs, I start to buy them. Oh, why me? LOL. Oh my gosh, alligator. Don't wear sandals, girl. Don't wear sandals. We took my husband's cousin to sushi, and I was telling her about the shrimp tempura and how I love my shrimp tempura. And she said, she's like, oh, you would love alligator then. And then she had the tempura. She's like, oh, you would love alligator. Are you going to eat it too, Jen? Oh, my God. Why can't he want to do the wolf sanctuary? Ah! My needle just broke. Okay. It's always startling. It's almost like when you pop the can of dough. What happens? I think I'm going to call it a night on this one for now. Because I don't want to change out the needle right now. So anyways, that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I got one done. I got one done. And I'll have the rest done by tomorrow. And I don't know if we're either going to... We'll probably work on the other covers tomorrow. So if you want to come join me for some more fun, we're going to do the hardcover journals tomorrow. So I got these in progress. And I will deal with my sewing machine tomorrow. I'm done. You guys, I'm always afraid if it breaks, I will get stopped. It actually has never come close to actually hurting me because when the needle breaks, the tip of the needle that has the hole, for the thread, that always stays on the thread. It never it does pop off the needle, but it stays on the thread. It's never ejected itself or anything like that. Anyways, you guys, I'm excited about these journals and I hope you come and join me for the rest of this. This is just part one. So thank y'all, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Check out the sunflower junk journals that are in my store. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.